Golden State Warriors News Today channel. Take the opportunity to leave that like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go to today's news.
What if I told you that one of the most impactful trades of the decade might be about to happen? What if Nikola Jokic, the heart and soul of the Nuggets, actually left Denver and ended up with the Golden State Warriors? Sounds crazy? Then hold on to this. With the surprising dismissal of coach Michael Malone, the emotional and strategic foundation of the Nuggets has been shaken. Fans are in shock, and for good reason. Jokic, a three-time MVP, NBA champion, and one of the league's most brilliant players, might be considering a change of scenery in the next free agency window. And that's where the Warriors come in. According to Bailey Bassett from Clutch Points, there's an explosive hypothetical scenario. Jokic and Zeke Naji traded to the Warriors in exchange for Jimmy Butler, Brandon Podziemski, Tracy Jackson-Davis, 3 first-round picks, and 2 future pick swaps. Sound surreal? Maybe. But the package is tempting for a Denver team that, if opting for a rebuild, would walk away with young talent and enough draft assets to shape a new future. Podziemski and Jackson-Davis are not just prospects. They've already shown they can impact the game. With the right development, they could become pillars for the next generation of Nuggets. And then there's Jimmy Butler. 6-time All-Star, a natural leader, a relentless defensive warrior with a killer instinct. He may not be Jokic, but his arrival could prevent a steep drop for Denver in the competitive Western Conference. Now, from the Warriors' side, the idea of pairing Jokic with Stephen Curry is electrifying. Imagine a team with 2 of the greatest basketball minds of the modern era sharing the court. It would be a total reconfiguration of the play style, but with the potential to dismantle any NBA defense. Jokic is having the most complete season of his career. 30 points, 12.8 rebounds, 10.2 assists, and nearly 58% shooting, even with the Nuggets being inconsistent. He's simply a genius in motion. And for those who doubt his longevity, it's worth noting, many believe he won't play until he's 38. So if the Warriors want another ring in the Curry era, the time to act is now. Of course, this trade is still in the realm of possibility. But if it actually happens, the balance of the NBA could shift drastically. And now I want to hear from you, Warriors fan. Would you accept this trade? Do you think Jokic is the missing piece for another title in San Francisco? If you enjoyed this analysis and want to keep receiving exclusive content like this, go ahead and subscribe to Warriors News Fan Update and turn on notifications. Here, the emotion of the Dub Nation never stops. Now think about the impact this trade would have not just on the teams, but on the entire league. Jokic joining the Warriors would immediately transform the team into one of the NBA's biggest powerhouses, once again. With Curry running the point, Jokic dominating the paint with his unique court vision, and players like Wiggins and Kuminga taking on complementary roles, Steve Kerr's system would gain a new identity. Less speed, more surgical precision. And best of all, while still maintaining the tactical intelligence that defines Golden State. But let's be real. Giving up young talents like Podziemski and Jackson-Davis, who have shown rapid development, plus multiple first-round picks, is a high price. And including Jimmy Butler in that package only reinforces how all-in this trade would be. It's the perfect definition of win now. One final grand act in the Curry era before the curtain falls. And for Denver, letting go of Jokic will be almost like a forced reboot. Then of an era that made history, with the 2023 title and performances that defied logic. But if that day comes, at least the Nuggets will be prepared with a solid young core, valuable draft assets, and a veteran who's already proven he can lead a team to the finals, Jimmy Butler. There's something symbolic about this potential move. The cycle of one of the most revolutionary players in the NBA ending in Denver and restarting alongside another legend, Steph Curry, in one of the most iconic franchises of the century. Imagine the Western Conference playoffs with Jokic on the Warriors facing the Nuggets, or a conference finals between Golden State and the young and explosive Thunder, led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The narrative will be purely cinematic. And as unlikely as it may seem now, the NBA has shown us many times that yesterday's impossible is tomorrow's breaking news. So Warriors fans, stay tuned. The pieces are moving behind the scenes, and the future may bring one of the biggest shocks in the league's recent history. And if you want to keep up with every step of the saga and other Dub Nation updates, don't forget, subscribe now to Warriors News Fan Update, turn on the bell, and join us in what could be the next golden era of Golden State. And now speaking as a Warriors fan, I admit, Just imagining Nikola Jokic wearing a Golden State jersey, playing next to Steph, gives me chills. It would be nothing short of a basketball IQ spectacle on the court. The way Jokic sees the game, his pinpoint passes, his soft touch in the paint, all of that within Steve Kerr's system, the NBA wouldn't be ready for it. Of course, losing Podziemski and Tracy Jackson-Davis hurts. We've grown attached to these guys. They're incredibly promising. And Jimmy Butler, even with his age, came in showing attitude, grit, and commitment. He fit in well. But let's be realistic. Jokic is a generational talent, a guy who changes the game by himself. And if we have the chance to pair him with Curry, even for just a few years, it's the kind of move that could bring us one more title, maybe two. And there's more. I believe time is ticking. Draymond isn't the same, Klay is gone, and Curry, although still spectacular, is entering the final stretch of his career. If we want to give him the best shot at another Larry O'Brien trophy, this trade might be the path. Is it risky? Yes. But the greatest champions have always been bold. So yes, as a passionate Warriors fan, I say, if this trade is really on the table, I'm in. Bring Jokic. Let Dub Nation experience another era of glory. And you? Do you agree with me or think the price is too high? Drop your opinion in the comments and subscribe to Warriors News Fan Update so you don't miss any updates about our beloved franchise. We're in this together until the end. Go Dubs. And look, I know not everyone will agree with me. Many fans are still hurting from Klay's departure, and seeing the team consider giving up young talents like Pods and Tracy might feel like another step toward the end of an era. But let me ask you, how many times in NBA history have you seen an opportunity like this? Jokic isn't just another great player. He's the kind of star who comes around once in a generation. And if the chance to bring him to San Francisco presents itself, we can't turn our backs. Just imagine a packed Chase Center, Steph and Jokic sharing the ball, making plays we'd only see in video game career mode. Off-ball movement, precise cuts, impossible passes. It would be a new show, a new identity for the Warriors. A new era being born right before our eyes. And more. Jokic isn't the kind of guy who needs 30 shots to make a difference. He plays within the system. He elevates everyone around him. That means players like Wiggins, Kuminga, and even Moody could grow even more alongside him. It's not just about a superstar joining. It's about the entire roster evolving with him. But of course, if this trade happens, it also marks the official end of the original Big Three era. Klay is already gone, Draymond is nearing the end, and Steph still has gas in the tank, but not for much longer. So why not give him the best possible send-off? Why not surround him with the best talent available and go for one more title run before the curtain finally falls? This potential trade is more than numbers and contracts. It's about legacy. It's about making history once again. So, Dub Nation, are you ready for this? Would you take that bold step toward a new era? Or would you rather hold on to what we have and build patiently? The conversation is open. I want to hear from you. And if you enjoy this kind of passionate, fan-driven analysis with a forward-looking vision, make sure you're subscribed to Warriors News Fan Update. Leave a like, turn on notifications, and share with the crew. Here, you stay on top of everything happening behind the scenes of our franchise. No filter, no fluff, straight from the heart of Dub Nation.